beautifully thereafter.
2 ricochets later, it ended up in the back of the net. But there was more definitive nature about this goal. From Velapi, the right back, Cooper, the midfielder, skips it, and it was the left back. In fact, from right back to left back, what a goal.
It means everybody was high up there. Normally, when one flank attacks, the other one stays back. But this time, they were all there. They could smell it. It was there. They could sense it. And beautifully played into the far corner with his right foot. That, for me, is what amazed me even more than the goal itself.
I think he could try that 10 more times. He probably only get it once on his weaker foot. It's not a natural fashion, not a natural finisher, should I say. But Alfred Velapi did find a second wind, and so did Botswana in the second half. How about that for improvisation, William Shongwe?
Beautiful. And at a time, once again, when you thought maybe Botswana should just be sitting back and resting and just defending with their lives, and they had these few moments, big moments, whereby that could have easily decided the game. And then, of course, Zambia did bounce back at some stage with their own attacks.
Zambia survived. Botswana survived via the same manner. I think it was upright on the left-hand side, same in the opposition box as well. That's how close that this game almost got decided on either side. Enoch Sakala should have scored, but he didn't. And now we find out who will have first kick.
And I'm sure they will have done a little bit of a penalty shootout in their training session in preparation for this knockout stage. And so the players shouldn't be living anyway, as we know the pressure is there anyway. But at least I'm sure the selection of who's more likely to take it should have been decided yesterday already. And it's not a question of finding out who's available. But some does chicken out at this stage, of course, and then coaches have to look for another suitable takers available.
Well, William Shongwe, pressure either makes you or breaks you. Diamonds are formed from pressure.
Indeed.
Not everybody is for the pressure. And it doesn't get more high pressure than this. Zambia facing a record that they wouldn't have thought of at the start of the game. A loss to a side that they've bullied over the years.
But you know, this stage of the game, of course, it's a shootout, it's anybody's, it's a lottery.
It's a lottery.
It's about who has the better nerves to deal with the pressure.
I know my nerves are shot right now. And we haven't even kicked a penalty as yet. It's been a great spectacle for the crowd that has gathered here at the Kingsway Litini Stadium, Lana Mlwazi, Kwati, in the 4th largest township in the Republic of South Africa. It's produced a real game of high octane, high drama. Guess who? It's the captain, Tato Kibue of Gaborone United, has played each and every minute of tournament football in the Hollywood Bets Cosafa Cup 2022 edition. Doesn't get more crucial than this. This is moment to set the tone for his side, as referee Badi just gives last instructions to Poko and Chibwe.
The inquiry, of course, I think from Poko is that what if I stick my leg backwards from the line? Is that allowed? And they're getting confirmation of all that, those situations, and because one wrong move could put you in a situation. If you make the save, there might be a retake. Yes, yes.
They just speak Tswana to him.
He's South African. Oh, okay.
He just said, this is my house. Nice touch. Yeah, what she was showing his time in South Africa. Of course, he's at Zesco now. It's Captain Kibue. Oh, told to wait. That is going to add more nerves onto Kibwe.
Listen, what is Buddy on about here? This is the goalkeeper's space. Use any form of intimidation that you can use against the man in front of you.
Spoken like a former goalkeeper. Kibue, the pressure of the Botswana nation on his shoulders. He says, pressure molds diamonds. And it doesn't come more shiny than Kibue.
Listen, that was well taken. I had my fears about this. Lively as it is, Chibwe, but that ball had the right pace. A little bit maybe considering the height, but nice and wide. Too fast for the goalkeeper to react to it.
And now up steps the man who came with big hype into this tournament, into this quarterfinal, the top goal scorer in the Zambian Super League, Ricky Banda. Was at the helm of the first goal, but in between that, he was kept quiet. Now it's his moment to make noise. It's Banda! Cool as you like, straight down the middle.
That's the hardest one to take for the goalkeeper. Of course, you think to yourself, maybe I should have stayed. Questions start flooding your mind of what he could have done or didn't do. Right straight.
Well, showing the finishing instinct of a poacher. Still only 21 years of age, Ricky Banda. Now attention turns from Banda to Valkedi Talani as a goal to his name in the tournament. Says Kautsiba. Translation says, I know you. How much does he know him? It's time to get personal. Talani, Chibwe. Talani says, you don't know me, my friend. Google me.
Well, unfortunately, Chibwe didn't have time to Google him. And a well taken penalty. And even better is that it was high. Even if you decide right, he did decide or went the right way, but ball was high, which makes it even harder for a keeper to reach for.
I think you hit the nail on the head. Judging by the first two pens we've seen, the first three penalties you've seen, they definitely practiced them.
Wow,
top quality.
Let me tell you, it's a given. There's not even two ways about it. It's a norm for at this level, for that matter. Maybe elsewhere.
Now it's Kapumbu. Will he hit the target for the Bullets? Kapumbu goes to the right-hand side. It's not a day for the keepers thus far in opening 4 penalties.
Well taken.
Well taken indeed.
And something that maybe I haven't mentioned is, for a right-footed player, the most difficult take is to slice them in that fashion into that same side. Normally the easiest is to hook the ball a little bit, which gives you a bit of power as well. And goalkeepers always obviously guess to go to their right if you're to their left. Yeah, right. If you are a right-footed player taking it.
I did not know that, by the way. Thank you for that. Did not know that.
Excuse me.
Now Botswana for the third. Long run up. Slows it down. Oh, and he missed. It looked innocuous in approach. Guess who? The man who scored the goal that got them to the penalty shootout has now missed in the penalty shootout. Such is the game of football. You can turn from hero to zero just like that.
Composed and calm. He obviously knew exactly, and knowing that the goalkeeper will do the same as well. If you are left-footed, the goalkeeper will go to his left. So that's where Chibwe went, and he thought, I'll just struck it nicely to the side, but opened his foot a little bit wider.
Can Chamanga do better, the Power Dynamos player? Will he go for power or finesse? Chamanga goes for power. Same side like Kampumbu. Advantage Zambia. And well, a bit of a tickle chance. Thank you worldwide.
Power is the way to go. This is what I would advise any young player coming in the range to say, okay, what do I do here? Should I be confused? I'm telling you, if you hit it hard enough, it can go right next to your ear as a goalkeeper.
You still won't save it.
Yeah.
Tayatswala. Godfrey Nonko Tayatswala. He says, don't change your mind. You might just fumble the bag, he says. Chibwe.
Teasing them, eh?
Teasing him.
He's having fun.
Is he living rent-free in Tayatswala's mind? The answer is no. He's already paid his rent, and he says, with love from Botswana.
Beautifully struck penalty. So that's once again, it's like these takers are completely going the other way. Once again, right-footed, goalkeeper goes to his right. in anticipation of what usually happens. So all of them, that's how they've gone.
Of the last 3 penalties, 1 of the last 4 in
Yes,
fact.
we missed.
1 has gone,
But
the opposite side, the other 3 have gone
in fact,
on the right side.
it's because he was a left-footed player. The goalkeeper went to his left because previous taker was left-footed.
A chance for Zambia. Oh, easy as you like. Saddam Piri says, call on me when you need a cool finish from 12 yards out. The Red Arrows man hits the target. Look at that, nonchalant.
Once again, Parker goes to the right of a right-footed player. I'm telling you, this is weird.
They're all on the same side, the goals that have been converted. Now, he's had a good game, Buhandi Tele. In fact, he had an ineffectual first half. The second half, he came alive and showed the performance that has led his side to a quarter-final. Will he cap it off with a penalty?
They missed this one, is over.
Ditele, another same side again. The ball attracted to that left-hand side of the keeper like a magnet.
Now, defining moment of the game. Let me just admit something. If I was in goal for any of those two, I would have considered all those penalties.
At least you're not a man. Now, all eyes on Dominic Chanda of Kabwe Warriors, 26 years of age. Played the 90 minutes alongside Alan Kapila from centre back. Now has a chance to be the main man who wraps it up for Zambia and sees them secure a semi-final spot. It's Dominic Chanda against Poko. Chanda says Zambia march on and on as they've done since 1997.
Beautiful. Not deserved, but you know what? They had to fight. They needed the nerves. I mean, at the most difficult time, and that's when the character came through. And taken penalties, not a single save from either goalkeepers, except for the one that was played out for Botswana to lose. But I think they'll go out here courageously. Like I said earlier when we were off air, that if there was an award that was to be given to the brave team, Botswana will be the team for me. But unfortunately there isn't. But they'll walk away with lots of pride in what they've been able to achieve here with a team that is new at this level.
Well, you've heard of the last kicks of a dying horse. How about the last kicks of a dying zebra? That was the last for Botswana. They can hold their heads up high, can the Zebras, because they really did take it all the way to the final whistle and the final penalty. It took Zambia 90 minutes and 5 penalties to see off Botswana. But the most successful side in the Cosafa Cup